Hey guys, welcome back to another live broadcast. I hope everyone is doing great this week. We finally have reached Friday Eve. Happy Mother's Day in advance to those of you mothers that are watching. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of waiting because I want to show you guys something, but I want more people to be on for this. And right now it looks like we only have 8 people. Hello from McKinney, Texas. Looks like more people are starting to come on. While people are joining, I'm just going to do a quick overview of what we're going to review today. So if you haven't seen from the description and the title, we're going to be talking about how you can start trying out heat transfers that you haven't worked with yet, or new ones that are just entering the marketplace. So we are going to be showing a few tips and tricks there of how you can just easily try new things without a ton of investment. And figure out, what products you want to start introducing that can ultimately increase your bottom line. Hello, Mike Bonvy. I have not seen your name come on these live broadcasts in a while. Where have you been? Hi, Marshall, Ottawa, Canada, Miami. Cindy's from Miami. We have people from Minnesota. Hello, hello. All right. I feel like we have enough people on. The first thing I'm going to do before I show you what I'm like so anxious to show you guys today, I am bringing back the show and tell. So in the past, if you guys used to do our morning shows with us, they were every other Monday morning, and it was called the Stalls TV Morning Show. A few of us educators at Stalls, myself, Josh Ellsworth, Zach, Bob Robinson. We used to hop on and just do some industry news with you guys and some educational content just to keep things rolling, keep you guys in tune with what's going on. And part of that was a show and tell. And we would pick some different looks that you guys actually would share with us on our Stalls All Things Heat Printing page. I know we share a lot in the Facebook group. Hold on, I'm going to turn off the sound to my iPad really quick because it's being noisy. We share a lot of photos of different projects that you guys are working on and stuff in our Heat Press for Profit Facebook group. And that is awesome. But I came across the show and tell post that we post every Saturday. And I saw some really cool looks on there. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to dive into some of these looks. I love seeing this because it gives us an idea of what you guys are, doing. And I just love drawing inspiration from some of the things that you have going on and different products that you guys are decorating for your customers. So I have here, I just really like this look because it was a really cool take on the MLB logo. But obviously it was customized to be a little bit different. And it looks like we have Premium Plus as the bottom layer. And Jamie Keller is the one that shared that with us. And she used, it looks like glitter flake to me. And I just feel like this is a really cute graphic tee that could either go and, she can target moms, which is what it looks like she's doing here with the sign there that says One Crazy Mama. And then just any baseball lover in general, if they wanted to just purchase a custom graphic tee like this. So I think that adding that glitter flake there just really increases the bottom line. So if you guys aren't working with special effect materials yet, definitely take a look at them. I'm going to show you a really easy way to get started so that you guys can test out the products and not really have to worry about a huge investment up front if it's something you end up not liking or maybe your customers don't buy in. I also love how she photographed this, where she did that fur rug, and then she just incorporated some accessories there just to draw more attention to the eye. Another baseball look, this is all glitter. So as we know, glitter flake is not layerable. I wonder if I can zoom in on this a little bit. So glitter flake is not layerable, and why I love what we did here, and I'm gonna bring this up bigger for you guys. Why I love this is that it was done well in the artwork. So we can see that we have our fluorescent yellow glitter flake there as the softball. We have the silver and red glitter flake. So job well done to Carrie Dinger, who submitted this on the show and tell feed. I think this was just done very, very well. And I love that you made the softball look as though it is layered, even though it is not. So really great job there. And then last but not least, I came across Candy's post on this tie-dye hat, which I absolutely love because tie-dye is so in. We see it in not just hoodies and t-shirts, but a lot in accessories as well. And she is testing out her flex style samples for her logos. And I just think that this looks really, really nice. We're going to zoom in nice and close here and check out all the detail in that flex style. So for those of you that aren't working with flex style yet, we do offer samples of logos that you can upload, and you don't have to order them in a large amount. And then you can get metallic, you can get full color. There's a lot of different styles of flex style you can do. So Candy, awesome. Absolutely love how that turned out. And I just want to thank you guys, of course, for submitting all of the photos that you guys do for our show and tell. So if you guys ever want to share some inspiration or different projects that you guys are working on, you can post that. Every Saturday we post a show and tell, so you guys can share there. Okay, we have 58 viewers on with us. And I'm just doing a little sneak peek. Josh is actually going to do a much bigger announcement with this, but I asked him if I could show it in my live because I'm just really, really excited about it. So we got a package from YouTube. If you guys didn't get a chance to join us live, how many months ago was it? I can't remember if it's been 2 months now or just 1 month, but we hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I want to come on here and share this with you guys because you're the reason why we are able to be granted this little gift that YouTube sent us. So I'm just going to pull it out of the box. They sent a little letter. And once again, Josh is doing an unboxing video of this, but I just wanted to sneak peek it really quick because I know some of you joined us live whenever we announced our 100,000th subscriber on our YouTube channel. And this is what it looks like. I'm scared to actually touch it. I feel like I need to have on like white gloves for it or something. But it says presented to Stalls TV for passing 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And it just has the little logo there. So this is really, really cool. Very exciting stuff. We have been doing Stalls TV. Well, I started in 2015, and I think that was also the same year that Stalls TV started out. So I want to say it's 6 years or close to. So thank you guys. Thanks, Nancy and Cindy. And I just want to thank you guys because without your subscriptions and your dedication to the content that we're putting out there, we would not be able to have achieved such a great goal. All right. So for those of you just now joining, so far we talked about the show and tell and all the inspiration that we're sharing every Saturday where you guys can upload your photos. And I like to share them. It's something we used to do on the morning show, and it's nice to look back on it every now and again. And then we also just previewed the plaque that we got from YouTube. Now let's go ahead and dive into the topic. So today we are talking about how you can get started with samples and products, new heat transfer products that are entering the marketplace, or maybe it's just something that's been out for a while and you just haven't dabbled into it. What is the easiest way? What is the quickest way that you can start working with these products without having to have a huge investment or just spending money in general? So we have brand new sample packs. I know you're like, okay, it's just a sample, whatever. But if you do your research and you find a good product, you definitely want samples of it so that you can test it out for yourself, right? So we did samples of all of our CAD cut materials. There's a lot here. And Kelly is doing a really great YouTube video on this. It's going to review all of this with you guys. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to access these. So I'm going to share my screen with you one more time. This is where the ready to apply HTV samples are. Here's how you get to it. So if you're on the Stahl's website, you're going to go to CAD Cut Direct, and then you're going to go to accessories and samples. So whatever you want samples of for your heat transfers, that's the category that you're going to go under. If you want heat transfer vinyl samples, you're going to go to our CAD Cut Direct tab on our website. You're going to click that, and then a little drop down menu is going to pop up, and then you can go to accessories and samples. Then another drop down menu is going to pop up, and it's going to give you a variety of options. You are going to want to go to the samples and swatches part of the menu and then select ready to apply HTV samples. This is going to take you to what I just held up and showed you. And then you're going to be able to select exactly what product that you want to order that in, okay? So here is one sample that I want to show you and why it's worth it. Because if you are not working with some of our custom products, such as this guy right here, this is going to be game changing for you because there's a lot of our higher end products in there that you can get ready to heat apply samples of and use this to market for your business. All right. So it's not related to Stahl's at all. So I'm going to open this up and show you the importance of these little sample packs and how they are going to really help you either land new business or just increase the bottom line of your business. So this is SimStitch. If you haven't worked with SimStitch yet, just a brief overview. This is our permanent adhesive twill. However, it is laser etched in our custom department so that it simulates a zigzag stitch. Applying twill at this point, we are heat applying something that looks as though it is embroidered. So if you're not an embroiderer, this is going to help you make it look as though you can embroider. If you are an embroiderer and you don't want to tie up your embroidery machine by stitching twill because it may be tied up with another job, all you have to do is drop this on your heat press and you have what looks like embroidered twill. Now, why is this game changing? Especially for those of you that are just using maybe screen print or heat transfer vinyl. This is a very sought after look. And because it's so sought after, you want to be able to show your customers that this is still something that you can do. And then you can obviously warrant a higher price point for it and get more profitability. So we have a variety of samples like this. So all you have to do is just order these sample packs. And not only does it have the transfer in there for you, but we also give you some craft paper because we want to use our cover sheets. And then it also has what the product is and all of its marketing specs and also the application specs. So if you're ever looking for a nice blurb of how to market this to your customers, you can take some stuff that's off the back of this, but the application instruction is probably the most important thing on this thing. All right, so that is SimStitch, and that's how easy it is to access. Now, there are a lot of other ones. So if you guys are not working with maybe fashion film electric yet, which is a special effect material that has this really cool prism look in it, then you have the ability to do that. Hologram, metallic, glow in the dark, which I don't know if you guys know this, but this is a sublimatable heat transfer vinyl. We actually found that out from one of our customers that posted in the Heat Press for Profit group. He was testing sublimation on the glow in the dark, and it turned out awesome. So now you have the ability to work with all these products, test them out, and even if you don't want to use them as examples or samples for your customer to look and feel, just do your trial and error with these. Heat apply them on some shirts, throw them in the wash, do whatever type of cycle you think your customers are going to do with the product and see how well it lasts. That way you are getting an idea of what products you want to add without having to buy in all at once. All right, so use these samples to your advantage. We want you guys to work with the products so that you guys can familiarize yourself with them. Reflectives in there. There's just, it's all in there. Soft foam, you name it, they're all there. So go ahead and check those out. Another great way to get started with some of the other heat transfers in the market is with Transfer Express's marketing kit. And I don't want you guys to like judge our little samples over here of our heat transfer vinyl once you see this bad boy, because this is next level. So this is Transfer Express's marketing kit. It comes in a big pizza box. And I'm going to adjust my screen here for a second. Okay. So you open this up. Here's everything that comes inside. Mine's a little messy because I've been pulling samples and transfers out of it. But this marketing kit is no joke. So I'm going to set this back over here and we're going to go through it together so that you guys can see all that is in this marketing kit so that you guys can start working with these products immediately instead of having to place actual orders. So for those of you that aren't familiar with our screen print transfers, you're able to go on to transferexpress.com, go into the Easy View Designer and pick from templates and clip art and fonts and build out artwork and gang sheets of transfers that you want done. Or you can upload your own artwork as well. We don't charge for those. But it comes with the idea book, which you can fill into this little binder. And I love this little binder because it will actually come customized with your business name. Now, I don't have a business, so it just has my name. But it says 2021 Idea Book. As you can see here, it has a nice little marketing picture on there that allows you to just kind of market this as you're the screen printer for your customer. This does not relate back to Transfer Express at all. So what you'll do is you'll take this idea book and you'll put it into this binder. And then if your customer wants to pick out templates and clip art and fonts and customize their artwork, they can look through this idea book because it is an exact replica of what you're working with in Easy View Designer. Okay. Then if the customer has the idea book that's colorized, you have one next to your workplace at your computer or whatever it may be. And it has all the templates listed out and all the clip art. And you can just select from whatever your customer chose. So if they chose this Eagles football design, we're going to read QFB 115. We're going to type that right into Easy View Designer. That template's going to pop up, and then you'll be able to add all the personalization and customization that they wanted to that design. Just more marketing pieces. I love the little color selector. This is really big with customers that want to place orders with you. These are all the screen print ink colors that are available. All right, now let's get into the really cool stuff. So we have all of these samples in this marketing kit. Samples are everything whenever you want to try out new products. So let's show you what all we have in here. All right, this is our pearl prints right? You can tell by the backing because it's completely white and silky. That's our pearl prints. So you'll be able to try out our metallic like finishes. This is our goof proof. And the goof proof samples come in so many different transfer types. So if you guys wanted to make a variety of t-shirts for any market you can possibly imagine, it is all in here. Right, class of 2021, it has names in there. Everything that you can do in Easy View Designer, we are representing in this marketing kit. Kenny Matthews, what does it cost? It's only $45. $45 for all of these samples. All right. Cindy says, your marketing kits are on fire. I love the boxes too. And Cheryl says, I started with the Transfer Express marketing pizza box. Yeah, I mean, it is a little business in a box. All right, so that's all of your goof proof. All right, goof proof, one of our most popular screen print transfers. Then we have Elastiprints. I think this is Elastiprints, okay? Yes, it is Elastiprints because it has the solid color backing. And then if I look in the front, I can also see where there's other colors. Elastiprints is a really unique screen print type where it has to have one solid backing color, but it is amazing. It feels amazing on 100% polyester. This is probably one of my favorite transfers that come in the marketing kit because it has the distressed ink. All right, and distressed and vintage looking designs are very popular. All right, so more Elastiprints, more goof proof. All right, so you guys get the gist. Lots of Elastiprints and goof proof. Then we get into some of the special effects stuff. So we have our glitter screen print transfer. So you guys will be able to test that. A lot of people always ask about the special effects screen print transfers. How do they hold up? How easy are they able to print with a heat press? You guys can do all of that testing just with this marketing kit. Okay. Then we have our full color transfers, which is the same thing as Stahl's CAD prints, all right? But you can get CAD prints through Transfer Express as well. All the reflective, so I'm gonna open this up so that you guys can see the reflective screen print transfers, which I just did with you guys 2 weeks ago now, I think it was. That's actually what is printed on this set right here. That is the screen print reflective. Shows metallic silver, but as soon as the light hits it, it is reflective. Right, so you have a variety of these samples. I think there's about 5 here, and all the application instructions. Buyer's guide so that you guys know what to price your customers or help price your customers. And then, of course, the game-changing ultracolor soft transfers are in there. But even though we include these little ones so that you guys can do like left chest logos and things, we also have really big ones. All right, so this is the backing. Hold on one second. This is the ultracolor soft. Yes, it is the soft. All right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different designs on one sheet that you can create samples of. So one sheet, 5 samples, and then the reflective bigger. So if you wanted to do like the back of a jacket with this EMS logo, that would look really, really good. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4 different designs on the reflective thing sheets. There's a little sheet in here that just tells you everything that's in here and what each transfer is, so you know exactly what you're heat applying. That's what that little sheet does. And then we have a Try Me Now pack in there. So this includes a t-shirt and a sheet of goof proof. So you can use this if you guys have a storefront or even in photos online. You want to use this. It says, I make custom t-shirts, ask me how. So the goal of the marketing kit is basically to get you started with screen print transfers, help market yourself as a screen printer, but all you need is a heat press in order to work with the stuff. So let me show you. I showed you where to get the heat transfer vinyl transfers. Now I'm going to show you where you can get the marketing kit. All right, so over at transferexpress.com, you are going to go to, well, now I have to remember. Okay, I think it's transfers. Yes. Transfers, hover over that little drop-down menu. You're going to scroll over to marketing tools. Then the Easy Prints marketing kit will pop up. But look at all these other kits that they have too. So they do have free samples that are very similar to the heat transfer, ready to heat apply ones that we offer. But if you want the most bang for your buck, it's going to be the $45 marketing kit where it includes all of that stuff, including the t-shirt to start heat applying some of the samples. One thing I didn't get a chance to show is also if you want to kind of be like that one-stop or one solution type printer. We also have all of the wholesale apparel in here as well. So not only can your customer come to you, pick the screen print colors that they want or the finish with that little swatch ring, select their design, what custom pieces that they want added to it, then they can look through all the apparel that you offer. So you guys can go through this and help your customer decide exactly what type of apparel that they want. And then it's going to list out, you know, what colors that they offer, what sizes, kids, adult, women's, etc. There's accessories in here, everything you can possibly imagine. Okay. But it is very important if you are wanting to get started with other products that you haven't worked with yet, or brand new products that have just been added to the market, such as Ultra Color Soft. Samples are the best way to go. That way, you're not running into a situation where you're like, I just tried this whole new product. Let's say it is a brand new 10-yard roll of heat transfer vinyl. You're like, I've never worked with it before. It's not working. We're not running into those situations. So we want you to try out the products. We want you to love them first and like assure yourself that that's the product you want to go with or start working with, and then you can buy in. So consider the samples, really easy way to get started. And honestly, we're always seeing new products all the time. So it's important to kind of keep an eye out for these free samples to be able to stay in tune with what is trending, what's changing in the marketplace. All right. Cindy says, what is the personalization referencing? I'm trying to figure out what I said. The only thing I can think of would be the personalization of the templates. So for example, the idea book that has the templates that are listed in EasyView Designer, if they didn't want the QFB-115 template to say Eagles football team, and they wanted it to say Panthers football team, they could change Eagles to Panthers. They can take out the mascot that is in there and use Panthers. So the idea book is directly, is an exact replica of the templates and clip art that you have access to in EasyView Designer to be able to produce these gang sheet transfers that you can transfer with a heat press. If you guys haven't worked with screen print transfers, it's a little unfamiliar to you what I'm actually talking about here, you can visit transferexpress.com. Definitely connect with reps there. They're more than happy to kind of walk you through the process and how it all works because it is so easy. And then also, YouTube. We have so many videos that explain all of this in depth. But my job today is to bring awareness to it so that you guys know that these helpful things exist for you, that are ultimately just going to help your business keep thriving, because it is an ever-changing industry. So as long as you are keeping up with what's new, these things are here to really help you. All right, so just keep that in mind. We have it 4-hour screen print transfers, 4-hour heat transfer vinyl, 4-hour special effect products on stalls.com, but it's all under the samples and accessories. Cassandra asked, do you sell t-shirts in, I think that means bulk. But yes, so we do offer wholesale apparel through Transfer Express Apparel. So it's right all on their website. I'm seeing some thumbs up and hearts. Thank you guys. All right, and we have links to everything as well. We'll be sure to add some more of those. All right, just making sure I'm answering all the questions here. Hello from Florida. April, how much is that heat press? This A to Z heat press, I think it's $800. Let's go and check it out, shall we? I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So when in doubt, if you can't find something on our website, just type it in the search bar. 15 by 15 A to Z starter swing away press. I'm going to log out so the price actually pops up for me. Let's go find our A to Z heat press again. All right. It is loading. $6.99. So I think the package is $800 or around there. But yeah, $6.99 for the A to Z heat press. Really great starter press. So April, I'm glad. Sorry, I lost you guys there for a moment. April, I'm glad that you did ask that question. Really great starter heat press. It is a 15 by 15. Some of the standards in the industry, such as the really well-known Hottronics machines like the Fusion, the Auto Clam, those are all 16 by 20. This one is 15 by 15, so it is a little bit smaller and not compatible with some of those larger Platens. But it does have the ability to interchange Platens. There's a little knob under here where you can actually just pick this bottom Platen up and drop in smaller ones for whenever you're working with unique items where you just need to isolate that print area a little bit better. I love that it's swing away, and I love that it's a smaller footprint because it might not look like it on screen, but I'm in a pretty tiny room. So I needed something that was a little bit bigger than the pink press. That's a 9 by 12, but still not too big where it was taking up too much room for me. But I think it's just an overall great press to get started with. Definitely a good price point because some of the larger ones are pricier, but worth it. They last a long time. They give you the pressure readout. This does not give you a pressure readout. It gives you a time and temperature readout. So just keep that in mind, but I love the A to Z press. Yes, you can sublimate with it. Sean says, hello, love your videos. I really enjoy Transfer Express. Wondering if the A to Z will offer more Platens. Those are definitely in the works. And right now we just have the 6 by 10 that is compatible with it. But we're looking forward to having the 11 by 15 compatible. And all of that. But yes, you can do your typical applications with the A to Z heat press that you would with any other press. This is just the next level startup press. There are some starter presses in the industry They're just not all made the same. So you want to make sure you definitely have a quality one, and this is the best option for you if you're looking to have a successful heat printing business and working successfully with heat transfers. Cindy says she ordered her marketing kit. Awesome. Thank you, Cindy. That's great. All right. So before I head out, I have a couple of announcements on events that are coming up that I wanted to let you guys know about because they're very educational and I'm super excited about them. So the first one is next week. If you guys missed our first Make and Sip event, we're doing a series with that. Kelly and I, we do an evening webinar where you guys can come on and join us for some fun education where we review heat transfers, heat transfer vinyl. We work with the silhouettes and the Cricut, and it's just a time to wind down a little bit from the workday. That's why we do an evening class for this. And, you know, it's BYOB or BYOD, bring whatever drink that you want. So far, we've only done water, but who knows, by the end of the series, we might start drinking some wine. Linwood asks, can you add the lower heat platen to the A to Z press? As of right now, those are not compatible. All right, so there's just a different mechanism that locks those in place, the A to Z, so we don't recommend it for that. But we just shared the link, so join us for the Make and Sip series. Get registered for it. We love having you guys on board, and we actually are very passionate about this series. So the more of you that join, the longer we can keep the series going, and we really, really like it. So come support us and join us. It's a lot of fun. And we work with these heat presses. I work with the A to Z. Kelly works with the auto clam. So you guys can come and join us and have some fun with us in the evening. All right, next one is I am a part of, and I'm actually like really like happy about this and proud of this. It's unique, but it's a really cool event that Shirt Lab is hosting, and it's called the Women's Nexus Shirt Lab event. I don't have an affiliate link for this yet, but I have been asked to be a moderator on there, and I'm really excited for it. I'm going to read you a couple of classes that are going to be happening there, but it's really like a women empowerment type of event where we're talking a lot about women entrepreneurs. And I just think it's going to be a really cool thing. And I'm hoping that this thing can get out to a lot of different people to help network and just engage new people in the industry. That it's just going to be very beneficial. So a couple of the classes. So you may actually know some of the speakers. Melissa Clark's going to be there. Christine is going to be there. I mean, there's a lot of well-known people in the industry that are going to be doing classes. So some of those classes consist of Relationships Matter, How to Stay Hungry in Sales Despite Success, Sales, Bring Your Own Chair, Women Supporting Women. It's just going to be a really, really great event. Cindy says Marshall is awesome. Yes, he is. So we had our first meeting today, and I'm just super excited about it. So we're going to be posting more and more information about this event. But for those of you that are interested in this, I'm going to go ahead and share the link so that you guys can check it out. And get your tickets purchased. And also, I'll share my affiliate link so that you guys can use that as well. But the event is June 5th, all right? And it is virtual. So this is the first one that we're doing. They did want to attempt to do this last year. But with everything going on with the pandemic, it didn't work out the way that we had hoped. But virtual for the first round. And I'm just very, very excited to see how this turns out. So check it out. I think it's going to be a really great way and unique way to connect and network with other people like you in the industry. I just feel like now is the best time to connect with different people and just support each other, answer questions, get unique ideas, things like that. Yes, Cindy, that is the same Christine that I am talking about. I just connected with her today after the meeting. She's awesome. I'm looking forward to hopefully doing some stuff with her in the future. All right, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for 41 minutes. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch the full broadcast, this is being pre-recorded, or not pre-recorded, but it is being recorded, and you guys can come back and watch it later. But lots of great stuff. Get started with some of those products that you haven't worked with yet with the sample packs, and of course with the Transfer Express marketing kit, because it is worth it. Try out new things, show your customers, and ultimately increase your profit opportunity. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week. We'll be back with you guys next Thursday, but don't forget to check out the Make and Sip series. We really hope to see some familiar faces from our Facebook Lives in our webinar. I'll see you guys next time.